So from an industry and a franchising perspective, you guys are really blowing it out of the water. As I said before, you have the highest fund score among all brands in the food industry. And if we just look at the averages among different sectors in franchising, QSR industry has an average fund score of 593 with a median score of 610. So you guys are well above the average from other brands. Now that's really great from a franchisor standpoint, and it speaks to the success of the team as well as you guys as franchisees. But how does this information impact the conversations that you're going to have with lenders and being able to kind of move those conversations forward? The fund score of Tropical Smoothie tells a story of success both within the brand and in benchmarking against other concepts. So I want to talk to you and think about, what are some of the objections that we might be hearing as franchisees and borrowers from lenders when we're going in saying, hey, we'd like to open another unit of Tropical Smoothie, or maybe it's our first unit of the brand. And what are some of the blanket objections that I know I've heard just in talking to lenders, but I'm sure some of the franchisees on this call have already started to hear it. Blanket statements like, hey, SBA is no longer lending to food. We're pulling back from restaurants. We're taking a pause. These are the types of kind of blanket objections you might hear sitting down across from a lender. But know that Tropical Smoothie has the information and the see-through into their financials to be able to distinguish your brand against this idea of we're pulling away from restaurants. You guys are all the same as franchise food. There are some very specific performance numbers. Daryl showed you some of those in terms of the growth of the system, but also your top line revenue growth, specific characteristics that are in your fund report and in other reports that really separate your brand from restaurants. And like I said before, what would be termed franchise food, that really can give lenders a lot of additional comfort with your concept and the plans that you have. So I know that Cheryl and Jennifer on the franchisor team can assist and help to tell that story to lenders. They've supported individuals that have had specific information requests from lenders. So we're going to talk about some of the questions that lenders are asking and what to be prepared for. But in addition to the fund report, Tropical Smoothie also maintains a bank credit report on our franchise registry site, which is an in-depth analysis of your performance, which provides even more see-through to lenders. And these are some of the tools that really the top tier franchises out there that we evaluate are continuing to make available to lenders on a year-over-year basis. So they are, from a franchisor perspective and the leadership of your team at Tropical Smoothie, continually making those investments, not just in the brand, but in some of the tools to evaluate their credit and make sure there's enough see-through out there in the lending community so that when you do go have these conversations with lenders, you're getting a positive response. So I wanted to mention that here, that the team is available to provide more information when needed and is there to support you in your conversations with lenders.